Hey guys, I'm Gamer Mate, welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be going against the 4th gamer in a 1-hour horror game challenge. Before we begin, make sure to check out NotLuzioh's video, which I'll leave a link to in the description. So, let's begin. So, I had the idea of making a house map. At this point, I didn't really have an idea for a story or what to build next, so I just carried on building a house map. Which then later on, I realised was a bad idea, so I just ended up deleting that. Which then also wasted about 8 minutes of my time. So instead, I added in some terrain as I wanted to make a forest map. I also added in a colour correction to make the map seem darker and less saturated. Then I started to build the watchtower where I wanted to replace the spawn, which I definitely didn't steal the idea from a real horror game. Okay, and this is the finished watchtower. I don't have time to decorate the inside, but that's fine. Anyway, then I want to add in some dialogue and objectives. So first I added in a text label for dialogue text. Then to make it work, I used a local script, which displays the dialogue onto the text label if a remote event has been fired. I also used another remote event and local script to toggle dialogue on and off. But now I want to decorate the map by editing the terrain, so it's just not a flat base plate. So I added in some hills around the edge of the map. Then I also enabled the decoration option, which adds some realistic grass. Then I also want to add in some stone paths by using a paint tool, so the forest looks less empty. I want to add in some other buildings where the paths were, but I didn't have time to build any. Then I want to add in some parts that block the door when the player walks inside the building, so then we get trapped in. So I used 3 parts, and then I made sure they were unanchored, and then put them inside replicate storage. I also added in some trees, which I kind of stole from one of my old horror games. Then halfway through adding in all the trees, I realised that all of them were floating, so then I had to go back and fix them all and make them look decent, which wasted loads of time. Okay, so now it's time to start working on the main objectives. So first off, I added in a part with a point light inside, because I wanted the lights to turn off like a small jump scare, which then the player would have to turn back on with a fuse box. Then I changed a few of the light settings to make the light look better. Then I made the fuse box model and added in a proximity prompt inside of it. So when the proximity prompt has been triggered, the lights will turn on. And to check if the lights have been turned on, I use a repeat wait until to repeat waiting until the lights have been turned on. And then for some reason the proximity prompt wasn't working, so I had to replace it with a click detector. Then I started to look for some sound effects for when the lights turn off. I couldn't find any good sound effects, so instead I found a scary ambient sound. And for the lights turning off, I used this loud bang sound. Then in the script, I played the audio once the lights have been turned off. Okay, now it's time to test the game so far. Now that that's working, I decided to add in a trigger inside of the building, so when the player walks inside, they get trapped and a jump scare plays. So first, I added in a part to be the trigger, then I renamed it and put it inside of replicated storage. Then I set the trigger's parent to the workspace in the script. Then, to see if the trigger has been touched, I used a script to destroy the trigger once the player touches it. Then I use a repeat wait until in the main script to see if the trigger has been destroyed. Then I wanted to make a jump scare. But first, I had to find a scary image from the toolbox. Originally, I was going to use this as a jump scare, but then later on I decided to change it to a noob face. And to get the jump scare to work, I used a remote event and a local script to toggle the jump scare. I also wanted the jump scare to have a flashing effect, and to do this, I toggled the jump scare on and off multiple times in the main script. Okay, let's see if the game is working so far. Okay, so now you can see the jump scare is working, and you also have no idea how many times it took me to get that jump scare to work. And then to finish it off, I added in a few more sound effects, and then that was time up. Before we play each other's games, make sure to check out NotLuzioh's video to see how he made his game. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below on which game you prefer. So, let's go! Okay, so now we're inside of NotLuzioh's game, and it looks like we have a house map. Okay, over here we have a nice kitchen. He did tell me I had to use 3 models though, but that's fine. And over here we have a nice living room. Also, sorry if you can't really see what NotLuzioh is saying, we had to use the ROBLOX chat to talk to each other. And we have some stairs over here. So, let's check out the upstairs. Got a random bed in the middle of an empty room. Okay, so this is a bedroom. I think the monster's trying to glitch through a wall or something. Okay, I think the monster's in here, so before we go in, I'm just going to check out the other rooms before we get killed. Okay, never mind, it's empty. Okay, let's go back upstairs and see what's in that room. Then that jump scare sound is just amazing. Okay, and that was NotLuzioh's game. Okay, I think I might rate it about an 8 out of 10. Also, let us know in the comments which game you prefer. You can also rate the games in the comments. And yeah, that's it for the challenge. Okay, and guys, that's covered for today's video. Let us know in the comments whose game you preferred. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe down below. In the description, you can check out my ROBLOX group and Discord server, as well as NotLuzioh's channel and video. And I'll see you later. Bye!